Next up on the docket, while we were talking about running, Christian
What a
McCaffrey.
segue. Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about running. Running back Christian McCaffrey just signed a deal about 4 years. I don't know. I didn't get a total amount. I got about 16 million per year. Makes him the highest paid NFL running back in NFL history. Two very, very interesting stats I have to read off to you guys that were just mind-boggling, especially coming from a running back. Only player ever with 2,500 receiving yards, 2,500 rushing yards in their first 3 seasons. And McCaffrey and Michael Thomas are the only players with 300 catches in their first 3 seasons in NFL history. Yes, I had to throw some Michael Thomas Saints propaganda.
Yeah, just throwing the Saints propaganda.
That's a crazy stat. The first one doesn't surprise me at all, but the second one, that's quite the stat.
Let me clarify real quick the full extent of the contract. It's 4 years, $64 million. So that's the full extent.
Okay, cool. I never saw a total. I just saw per year amount. But thank you for the clarification. So those, like I said, are mind-boggling stats, especially from a running back, 300 catches in their first 3 seasons. You know, he's meant to run the ball, but he does both at a very, very high level. Is it too much investment in a running back, or does he deserve this kind of contract?
Well, I mean, too much investment in a running back is, I think, kind of a bad term to use because Christian McCaffrey is a different kind of running back, right? He is the face of the Carolina Panthers now that Cam is gone. Their success is going to be predicated on him now for years to come since they're investing that kind of money into him. And he is an otherworldly talent. Like Christian McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, I think are the 2 guys in the NFL right now at the running back position that you could say they're a little bit above everybody else. And so I think when your success is predicated on the running back like that, and you have such a talented running back, $16 million a year is not absurd. I mean, we saw, what did Le'Veon Bell want? 19 mil a year in Pittsburgh? Was that the number?
I don't remember the exact number. It was a very high number.
I'm pretty sure it was 19 mil. So, but Christian McCaffrey didn't get that kind of money, but 16 mil still makes him the highest paid running back in NFL history. Right now, I would say good contract for the Panthers because Christian McCaffrey is such a beast. But, I mean, time will be able to tell. At the end of the day, he is a running back. He takes a lot more hits than any other position. His workload is a lot heavier than any other position.
I agree with you, Scotty, but for a slightly different reason. I think that he definitely deserves the money. And if it were a normal running back, I don't think he would get this type of contract. The reason I think he deserves it is he's not only their running back, he's also their number 1 receiver. You mentioned it, Ian. He has as many receptions as everyone in the league except for Michael Thomas. He's in a league of his own, especially from the running back position. Any other running back who wants this contract, even if your name is Ezekiel Elliott, Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, I don't give it to you. Christian McCaffrey, in my opinion, is the best, most versatile player in the entire NFL. And I think that he deserves this money. And as the head of the Carolina Panthers, he's not only the face of the franchise, he not only is their starting running back, he is also their number 1 receiver, and the entire offense runs through him. If you don't have Christian McCaffrey, your team is dead in the water. They had to pay him.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you on that one. And in a rare circumstance that out of all the 2017 running backs, that he will be the only one that will deserve his extension. But you have to look at the history and all the other running backs that have been signed to these contracts, and with the exception of maybe Ezekiel Elliott, who hasn't really lived up to it, but he hasn't completely crashed and burned. They are all awful. Todd Gurley, cut. Devontae Freeman, cut. You know, I could go on and on. I saw a full list from Yahoo of all they ranked all of them, and it showed Doug Martin when he got his extension. He's not even on a team. He's out of the league, and I think he still would have been getting paid this year if he was still in it.
I think you're disrespecting the 2017 running back class, if I'm being honest. Leonard Fournette, this class is
– that's the next segment, Ryan. We can't get into it yet.
I mean, let's not talk about it yet. Segue.
Oh, you're really liking my transitions this episode, huh? They've been on spot.
They've been good.
Nah, but my take on the McCaffrey thing is I was going to – like you both said, Ryan and Scott, he's the most efficient and productive running back in the league right now, and nobody else at that position deserves that kind of money. But just in the way that the league is going, I mean, everybody likes to make the point. The two running backs in the Super Bowl were both undrafted, and it's like, I'm not saying that they're comparable to McCaffrey. I'm just saying over the last couple of years, kind of to Ethan's point, that they do get hurt a lot. Running backs are starting to become an extremely in and out position, disposable position. And that's one thing that worries me a little bit, just shelling in so much money on a back, is that, and especially in a really, really good division, with a team that just got Tom Brady and got a lot better,